Talk about diverse talent. My next guest was a family law attorney, and she left that to teach special education, and then also to pursue her real passion of woodworking. She is Trish Nelson from Nelson's Shop Solutions, and she's here to show us a product she created. And bless your heart, Trish, you brought it to the studio.
Yes.
Your drill press.
I did.
Is this your best friend?
This is my new best friend
Your
that I
new
take
best
on the
friend.
road with me.
Oh, yeah.
I have a big one in my shop, so this is my little mini model, so I can show it to people.
Do people understand? Do you have to know woodworking to understand what this even is?
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
most people who have seen a drill press before, but they make a gigantic mess. So if you've ever used one, you know that much. A lot of times drill presses are used for metal, so I'm not using it for that, I'm using it for woodworking.
We have a video that you supplied for us, so we can see what this is that you created. That the problem you mentioned, the mess.
Yes.
That sawdust goes everywhere.
Right.
Right. So this video shows that this thing that you came up with. First of all, do you have a patent on it? What is it?
It's patent pending.
It is. Okay. Well, good for you. So you learned how to make the molds yourself.
Yes, I learned how. First, I had to learn how to use SketchUp. It's a CAD program. Then I needed to print that and then make molds out of the prints, which you're seeing here. Is me making a mold. That's a cured mold, and I'm pulling the mold from the form that I printed on my 3D printer, and pulling it all out of there. That's kind of sometimes hard to do.
Because the bottom line is that you wanted to create, well, you're calling it the extractor.
Yes, because it extracts the dust. Yes.
Okay. So how many pieces are on this as part of this?
You know, I don't have that off the top of my head.
Yeah, a few.
There's several little pieces, yeah. But this mold here that you're looking at, I made so you can make 5 at a time. And all the molds I have for all the parts are batch molds, so you can make a whole bunch at the same time. This just shows the process from the start, you know, basically from my brain to reality.
So you've shown this around, and people are amazed and impressed that
Yes,
you've done this?
They are, yes.
Well, so I know you're going to show us here. So kind of set this up, what's going to happen here, okay?
Okay, so what I'm going to do first is show how well the traditional dust collection on a drill press works without my product.
Okay.
This is the normal setup that most drill presses have. It's just a hose pointing at the bit. And then I'm going to show how it works when you put my product on here.
Okay.
And the nice thing about my product is you can still use your hose this way if you want to. This is easily attached and detached from that.
That's the famous extractor.
Yes,
La, la, la,
here
la.
it is.
Yes. Okay, now we're narrating this first because we're going to fire this thing up, and it's loud for our microphones. So we're going to turn it on, and then you're just going to show us.
Yes.
And then when you're done, you can shut it off. Did you bring my glasses?
Oh, I didn't know you
Do I need them? I don't
think you do.
You
but
told. Well,
they're fresh off the press.
I could. You didn't invent these, too, did
No,
you? No,
didn't invent those.
I know.
But I was okay. You ready?
All right, Mayor, go for it. Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here we go, folks. This is Trish Nelson's extractor, on the drill press.
That's it.
And just like that, it's like a little whisk broomy that collected it right there,
That's right. There's all this dust on the floor you wouldn't otherwise have if you had my product handy.
So now that fits in any situation.
Yes.
Yes.
Any drill press, it'll work on anyone. And all you have to do, this is the little hose hanger I created that makes it easier to keep the weight off the thing. But you can adjust this thing up and down at any height you need, right by doing that. So it fits any size drill press and any size hose. you just need a coupler like the one I have down here.
Trish, what you do, okay, I'm blown away because you were a family law attorney for 13 years in California.
Yes.
And then you sold that practice and you became a special education teacher here.
Right. I was special ed for 2 years, and then the last 2 years I've been an EL teacher, actually.
Yes, in East Moline Schools.
East Moline.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so how does all this fit? And then the woodworking. How does this all fit together in your vast mind?
Well, I have just loved doing things like this since I can, as a child. And then I love teaching kids how to do it too. I mean, this is like the most exciting thing to see these kids who don't even realize they have these talents to start doing this stuff. And it's like little blossoms happen. It's just lovely. Oh, so I know.
You have a teacher's heart. You really do.
I just can't tell you how much I love doing that.
Well, and you told me that this is the drill press you take on the road.
Yes.
You know, and you said it's in the back of your truck, and you're going to take it to what, trade shows?
I'm going to take it to a trade show in September, I think it is, and then October. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to a woodcraft store in Iowa City and show it to the boss there.
Oh my gosh. NelsonShopSolutions.com is where you can go for more on everything that, you know, Trish has up her sleeve. And then also, you know, she's a teacher in East Moline, so she's just she's here for us now in the Quad Cities. Never to practice law again.
Never. Ever.
Wow, that was adamant, right? Yeah. Trish, what a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for bringing that in.
Yeah.
I'm
thrilled to be here.
It was really cool to see.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.